we aren't so sure it wasn't his uncle, the cartel boss, who feels threatened by how much his followers prefer Kane's leadership over his. As if Kane wants to run a damn cartel when he has an oil empire to his name, and yet no matter what he says to me or himself, we both know on some level it calls to him. His uncle knows too. The society knows as well, which is why they fear him, and that both works for us and against us. They'd rather us both be dead. That's a reality we face when the honeymoon ends, and I'm pretty sure that's now. We reach the door, and Kit opens it for us. A gust of bitter cold, damp January wind rushes over us, and it's made worse by the rapidly darkening skyline. Hello, New York City. I've just settled into the warm seat next to Kane when my cell rings again. Damn it. I sigh, dig it out of my bag, and when I find the NYPD number on caller ID, I cave to the inevitable. The honeymoon is over. Lilah, love, I answer. Kane casts me an expectant look, and I amend to Mendez. Lilah, love, Mendez. His lips curl with a little too much male satisfaction, which I'm contemplating how to deal with when I hear Lilah fucking love or Lilah fucking love Mendez. That's going to be hard to get used to. The voice is male, awkward, and insecure. I'm imagining a tall, skinny guy with glasses and his hands pressed together in front of him as he adds, I'm Jack Cox. I'd say that's a fucked up name, but you already know that. How do you have my number, and what do you want? I work for the NYPD, he indicates. That's how I got your number. Well, okay, I snuck it from a detective's Rolodex, but this call had to be made, and he wasn't making it. I'm the only one who seems to understand the grave need for your involvement. There's a lot of bullshit in the bullshit he just spewed, but I start with a simple question. And the grave situation is what? Murder, of course, which is why we need you, he says, and from there he doesn't take a breath. Quite honestly, I've been obsessively following your career since you came back to New York. I still can't believe Roger was a serial killer. I mean, I was envious you'd trained with him. Now I'm envious because you survived to learn from him. Talk about getting an up-close and personal look at a killer. And then, of course, there are the Reddit forums. I'm obsessed all over again. My brow dips with about every word that comes out of his mouth. I don't understand a word that's come out of your mouth aside from the part where you're sneaking around a detective's desk, which is either criminal or brilliant, and I'm not leaning toward the latter thus far. No, let me explain. Yes, you will. Start with, what do you do for the NYPD? I'm a forensic technician, he explains. I like my forensic technicians the opposite of you. Silent, drama-free, and at a crime scene, not on my phone. I'm very drama-free, he objects. In fact, I'm the king of being drama-free. And how do I hold a conversation on the telephone? By being silent. How did you even know when I came back to New York? Which, by the way, suggests you knew when I left. And Reddit forums? What the hell are you talking about? Everyone knew when you returned, he argues. It was a thing. How can you not know it was a thing? I mean, Roger was a star. Reddit is a social media platform, kind of like Facebook, but not like Facebook. As if you don't know that. Sorry, I don't mean to insult you, but there was a Reddit forum about Roger and his protege, which was you. Now there's a forum about you, your serial killer mentor, and, of course, Kane. My gaze slides to Kane as I ask, what about Kane? Kane is now at full attention. People love him, Jack continues. There's all kinds of speculation about whether he is or he is not, well, you know, he whispers, a drug lord. His voice returns to normal. Of course, women love him and men want to be him. I know I sure do. Actually, no. He laughs awkwardly. I want to be you, the male version of you.